Hey guys, Matt Grimmy here, Krav Maga Force, South Dakota. Tonight we're going to work on how to defend yourself if an attacker throws a hook punch at you. We're going to be using what we call our Rhino technique. Alright guys, I told you in the intro that we were going to be working on our Rhino punch block defense. This is intended to be used against an attacker who is wildly throwing haymakers at you. This is somebody that's not necessarily trained in fighting. They may be drunk, or maybe out at a bar. And I think a lot of defending a punch comes into understanding distances, and I think where a lot of times people get into trouble is that they're not respecting the distance. And if Sean, my friend here, is giving me some bad indicators, like he's clenching his fist, he's kind of looking around like he's getting ready to clock me, and if I'm standing here like this, I'm going to get clocked, right? I'm not respecting distance. I'm not in a position that I can defend myself against a punch. And so if he is being confrontational and he's giving me all kinds of bad indications that he might hit me, I want to get into a stance like this and I want to put my hands up and say, hey buddy, I want to fight. And so what you notice that I did here is I kind of moved a little bit outside of his reach. If he throws a straight punch from there, he can't hit me, right? So I'm not in the red zone. I'm kind of outside of it. I also have my hands up so that way I can quickly get up and block my face. So even if I don't have enough time to react to do the full move, I can probably still block it. So if he throws some type of punch and I just kind of react, I can at least get my hands up out of reaction, versus if they're down here and he throws the punch, I'm getting clocked in the face, right? And so let's assume that I read the indicators correctly. I throw my hands up and I'm in a position like this. Sean goes to throw the haymaker. I'm going to come in with what we call the Rhino. I'm going to grab the back of my head. I'm going to protect the back of my head from a rabbit punch. I'm going to keep this nice and tight, and I'm going to look just like a Rhino. And then this free hand is a palm heel strike to his face. So we're going to show that at full speed. I'm going to go through the whole thing, and then we're going to show it at half speed, and then I'm going to give you some more details after we do that. All right, guys, this is the Rhino defense at full speed. Okay guys, this is Rhino defense at half speed. Alright guys, we showed you what the Rhino defense looks like at full speed and half speed. Now I'm going to break down some details for you. So what's actually happening, and I talked about this a little bit before, my block is right here and I have a block right here. And when he throws this hook punch, I'm actually coming into him, I'm lunging into him, and I'm targeting this area right here on his bicep. I'm going to drive my elbow right into that area, and it's kind of like a Charlie horse. If he's throwing at full speed and I come in at full speed and he hits his arm right here on my elbow, it's going to sting a little bit. And I'm also getting off the line of the target of his punch. If I just stand there and he throws his punch and I just stay there, I'm going to get rattled around a little bit, even if I block. So I'm actually changing my positioning and I'm coming in for the clinch. This is assuming that I was in the red zone before I'm in the target area for the punch. I'm actually going to lunge in, and I'm going to close the distance. And this hand right here is a strike to the face. So it's a block and it's a strike at the same time. After I've done that and successfully blocked, I'm going to go on the offensive, and I'm going to go into knee clench, where I'm going to pull him down and I'm going to put my weight on him. I'm going to dig into his back. I'm going to create a frame right here so that way he can't try to take me down. I'm putting good pressure on him. And once I get him kind of postured down, I'm going to start launching some knees into him. I can kick him in the groin. I'm going to disable him, push away, and then I'm going to get out of there. All right, guys, I hope you liked what you saw. And if you found it valuable, give us a like on Facebook and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We'll catch you next time.